Totally, dude. Got a 5 day, like dumber, got you my shit, you love me in my jumper, our favorite outfit is a secret rapper. I just said it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay. Why is it fucking always raining, bro?
As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-rate team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I restate this Jesse Palmer and David Long. With me, guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Huskers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how quickly by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum, not only of a series, but of a game.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get away with mistakes a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, not to get away from the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe. This is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off further. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language of this defense. It has changed.
Going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this.
Oh, yeah.
You find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Getting lost his mind. You don't build up every case or a light day. Then nothing to me. Not only bitch with one knee. I'm gonna do that shit on film. I'm gonna say that's how I'm living. I'm with a gym. That's how I'm living. It was ice, babe. I'm looking dance move. It was like a flight, babe. I'm like in Cancun.
Searching for a hole. And the defense overthrown. No pickup at all on that play.
I gotta check into
Defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. There'll be no holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To go up top. Here comes the heat. And he just
I'm like one butterfly shit.
And that comes down to
track on
that's
like
a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box.
What you gonna say?
Got past the line of scrimmage.
I won't say.
Nothing open. Live to fight another day.
pass defense, and it brings up a fourth down. Here's the handoff.
Nick King. Negative that bitch jamming.
Run game is good. Balance is
Big
good.
Army. I think it's second D. That bitch stranded.
Sometimes you gotta keep on his team chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll rough one deep down the left side.
He caught. All right, bro. That's all that ain't wait though, bro. I literally stopped just so I could catch that, bro. Nigga throwing up prayers.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
How about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play for a snap on the drive from the 25. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Quick throw, and he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver because he knew where the first down sticks were and he adjusted his route accordingly.
They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. Use the play fake. Now throw. Here comes the push, and they've got him wrapped up at 48. You can hear the momentum out Nittany after he got the backfield and made the play.
They always give you something to work about. These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Lost the fire on second down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you see this quarterback levels of pressure the quarterback. His numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Using his feet to buy time. That's it, fly. Trying to get a jerk play on that.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football. That has not been the case. have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Like I try to tell niggas, bruh, my shit is not where it need to be.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The safe call.
Nigga, what?
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and he'll take a shot.
Yo, Zach, bro. We did not get you to train, but all right, bro. This his wide receivers getting some freak ass shit, bro. That first touchdown he got was whack, bro. That one I can't even mad at that because fucking my corner when we were target.
Catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Like I'm up. My team ain't up, nigga. He the only corner that get beat like that for some odd reason, bro.
25, no attempt at a return.
That's fine. That's fine. That's cool.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, that understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find the way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Can't even remember. Can't even see fucking dude icon, bro. Ain't nothing he doing.
Frustration building for this offense after that incompletion right now, setting up for it. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. And he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time. You need to be able to score some points, so either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you dial in today, or else
just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10.
Touchdown, and that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and you're like, listen, the passing game is over. We got this, the comeback's in full effect.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To throw on first down. Pressure coming. Nothing open downfield, so he just tosses couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle.
Bro, nigga dropping picks, bro.
Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they roll it. An early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Hand off to the home back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husker.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. Scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Toss sweep right. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense? Scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last. Sent it downfield.
This nigga really just trying to throw up prayers and ads. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's just uber crazy, bro.
One of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was in that last one.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he lost a...
Oh my God!
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they
Like, bro, he really just throwing up praise. He really just trying to throw up praise and ads, bro. Shit crazy to me.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Enough time to get off the play before we head to halftime. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a free spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal down, they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first and will start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead.
you're leading the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So
you catch you where your whole head.
that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just, you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see noise, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll find Davis here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. That's such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can shoot some yardage up and keep it on.
Yes, I am my bank.
Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Finds his way through a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really understands that. I got to understand it more importantly. When I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays and going forward in your own territory. It used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him, and he's still running after the move. Nice pitch and catch.
Bro, that fat ass nigga stay getting hurt every game, bro. I'm about tired of him.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're looking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone. They executed that.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense, but this is something they ain't going to have. And you saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on. They got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Second down, he'll roll. Now adjusting. He'll get rid of it. And this throw is incomplete. Seventh way of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the
That's
offense.
gotta stand firm, like you said, and the screen is in the
Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
direct snap. It's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard, we're going to cage the football, beat this. Nice job by the defense.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Shotgun snap on third down. It's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the run.
I had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dig and dug outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throwing right. Got it. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the third quarter, second half, and playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes.
Michael Jackson, Billy Jean. I'm in the head horse.
This offense thought they could come into
On
this
the
one
head.
running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right
Bitch.
now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
So a lot of crack.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown run. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play for snap of the drive from the 25. Lost a throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Nebraska! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
I want a lot of pain pills. The rims on my skateboard will eat that pussy a lot. Two cell phones ringing at the same time. That's your hoe. Calling from 2 different phones. That bitch they need to fuck alone. If you fuck alone, and I fuck alone. I had a love-hate relationship with Miley. The rapper Charlie. And now Dick is a Charlie. And that is Fine, there's nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Huskers. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
Finally, a game where the defense ain't got to carry us. Oh, my God. It's a great feeling, bro. It's a great feeling, bro. Finally, the defense don't got to carry us, bro. They can just add on and pile on, bro. What's already happening. Young Moolah, baby. That it, not cutting. Dope fiends. Money steak clean. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Too bad.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
The street shit. Stay up, bitch ass on the curb. Red dot, pin drop. Make his body do the jerk. It's just for my murk. Throw it around and get you murk. They have the shit you see, nothing that you heard. Then with the street shit, stay your bitch ass on the curb. Red dot, pin drop, make his body do the jerk. Reaching for my merch, fuck around and get your merch. And my magazine.
We'll start with the first down. Smith wants to throw. Showing the arm straight down the left side.
Penn. Never still not reacted. Hold that stick, let it hit like I'm playing Madden. Let that dip like some artichoke. Make the weed, little nigga. I want all the smoke. Oh. So like dominoes. Audio. I believe half the shit you see. Nothing that you heard. And with that street shit, stay your bitch ass on the curb. Red dot, pin drop. Make his body do the jerk. Reaching for my merch. Fuck around and get your merch. That's what your bitch ass get, bro. That's all that nigga been throwing all fucking game, bro. He got lucky with it the first time. Then he got another trash ass touchdown with that nigga. No more. She just popping it for the fucking perks. Nah, it hurts. Not the thing. Look at that shit. Now you get curved.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Lost to throw again.
Yeah. That shit jammed up, nigga.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Unleashes one deep.
Bro, look, he keep doing that shit, bro. Nigga, you're not good. Cause I'm not about to run into that nigga and he get a fucking PI, bro. Like, no, bro. Like, man.
Nice job on the offense. Going a little spread, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Smith dropping to pass.
Bruh.
He's got it.
That shit took me out the whole play.
They put together a 5-way, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. You're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose...
And I still caught that bitch. That wild-ass pass.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Davis. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got to win, everything's in hand, be a little bit concerned, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football. I'm going to try to run
Talking about nah, I mean, it's all good.
That counts to your completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Uga the rest of the day off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
It's gone. They finally get to him. A long way there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights.
Look at that Sanders.
That's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Smith wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
At this point in the game, in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that nigga. Oh, that was supposed to go right to my DB, bro. That's crazy.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game, putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incomplete completion on the last one.
Yeah, get that, nigga.
Way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there and getting the sack.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're looking at your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving.
Like on Tupac. On the other, he ain't scared. He got two blocks.
Has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. We reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it.
Oh, my lord.
It is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
That's a great play on the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody, and yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. After the run, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Ah, I try to get up in there.
Short of the goal line, the 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He wants a big play here late.
Nigga, yo, let me catch the ball, bro. Oh my God.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
A deep throw as the clock winds
What, nigga?
down.
Yeah. Ah, I try to sleep that way.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Smith wants to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Here's a throw downfield.
What? Oh my God. Nigga keep throwing that up all game, bro. And he keep getting rewarded. This shit is sad. My corner right there trying to make a play, bro, and the ball just sailed past my head, bro.
Continue to play this one. It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. But nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field and make plays.
Playing the analytics here, they go for 2. They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trip off that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Nah, you know what? Just cause, bro. Just cause, bro. Cause I really don't appreciate this nigga just throwing the ball up and getting blessed. So
Extends the play. Sails one into the middle.
and then my dude drop it, but no, when it's me, when it's time for me to get one of them shits, I can't get it, bro. Crazy. I had it too, bro. Oh my God.
And they've had a great day so far.
After 5. He'll take another shot here.
Nigga, let me catch the ball.
Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game.
Summertime Bush.
Defensive coordinator, can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Got it in stride.
Fought, nigga.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Just cause we want to throw up prayers all game, bro.
An exclamation point to go with it. Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Quarterback keeps it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the swimmer inside the 30. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there. The clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game, and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed, even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.